the Phoenix Zone and all things Cayman. I'm Phoenix Singh, and I'm here in front of our Caymanian artist, Mr. Beneil Miller. Mr. Beneil, thank you for joining the Phoenix Zone.
Thank you for having me.
Before we get into our conversation about your new album, what got you started in your music career?
So my dad plays guitar. So my first time seeing music happening was, well, maybe not seeing it, but being around music often was him playing the guitar, and he would play the chords, I'd strum it, and that was like my first introduction to playing music.
So you kind of got motivated by watching your dad or being around your dad playing music.
Yeah, I would say that's what sparked my interest, and I don't know, I just always was fascinated with music, you know. And I think my sister was taking lessons too, so that piqued my interest. So she started piano lessons before me, and then I wanted to do it, and that's where it was going. Yeah.
So what instruments do you play as a musician?
Quite a few, but my main two I would say are bass and piano. Piano is what I studied in college, but bass is what I really love to play as well.
So, other than your new album, like absolutely do not include the new album.
Yeah.
What are some highlights in your music career?
Highlights? Okay. Highlights of my music career. My first major show I played was the 2009 Jazz Festival with Jonathan Ebanks. Unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago, but he was the first one to give me my first break playing on a big stage, and so that was one of my most memorable experiences. I guess getting accepted to Berkeley was a dream of mine, so that was a big music thing for me as well. And recording my first album was a great experience too, because before that I'd never really experimented with writing songs and singing, so it was my first time like really trying to do that stuff.
So now since we're on track for your new album, what was some inspiration behind some of your songs, and where can people find your new album so they can support you as a musician?
Okay, so the inspiration. So I'll go track by track. So it's just a 5-song EP. So the first track is Cayman Islands, which is a song that's already been released. But at the time when I recorded it, I didn't love how it sounded, so I wanted to do an updated version. And this new version features Swanky Kitchen Band. So it's a breath of fresh air, and I hope people enjoyed it as much as I did. The second song is one called Got to Give You This Love, which is a reggae track. I just wrote some lyrics to it. Someone sent it to me. I'm like, all right, let me try. And I ended up really liking the song. And let's see if I can remember this track list. So it's Cayman Islands, Got to Give You This Love, and then it's a song called Perfection. And Perfection is my first soca song. It's my first time experimenting with releasing a soca song. So it's about love. It's a love story, I guess. And then the next one is Bless Me, track number 4, which is just about being grateful, about life and family, friends, just everything, being grateful, getting up every day and being grateful. And the last track, which is probably one of my favorites of all the ones I worked on, is one called Let Love Resonate, which is the last song I recorded for the project, which I've been trying to record for close to 10 years, but it's never sounded right. And I just kept going at it. And I recently did a listening party for my EP. And the great idea I had was, why not try to record like the people in the audience? So that's what I did. I set a mic up and I recorded them singing parts of the song. So what you'll hear when it's released is the audience singing, as well as me and a few other special surprises. But it was the only way to make the song as how I had it in my head. I just always heard a lot of people singing it. It's like a group song, so that was fun. And then when the music is out, you'll be able to find it first on BenilMiller.com. That's the first place. Still working on my website, but it will be up by the time the project is released. And it'll be on the other streaming platforms and all of that afterwards. But everything will be on my website first, and then I'll get it to the public.
So, do you have any motivational messages or encouragement for young artists like me?
Yeah, I would say be yourself, because you're the only you, and your story is as important as anyone else's story. So don't ever feel like you need to change who you are to make music. Do something that moves you. If it doesn't move you, don't do it unless it's a case where you're making songs for people. But if you're doing something, do something that moves you, and don't let anyone discourage you from that. Just keep on that path and you'll be fine in other ways. All right.
Don't you hear that? Don't you hear that? Why won't you smile? Joy is creeping at your window. Smile, give me smile. Smile, give me smile. Why won't you smile? Laughter's coming through your door. Smile, give me smile. Whoa, whoa. Don't you hear that knocking at your door? Open up and find what you're living for. Life will knock you down and have you on the floor like this.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Phoenix Zone and all things Cayman. If you have enjoyed this feature, please share, like, and subscribe.